Denver, Colorado for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. Fall is in the air. The NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Calling 1-yard gain up to the 26. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, is number 27 in the NFL.
With that lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better at defending the pass?
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going with the football.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's getting incomplete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Buffalo 18. Drop 50. Drop 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, Sims. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. They start the drive with Cook. Power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
70 Rangers.
To throw on 2nd down. 4. Completion here to Claypool. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
To the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. Chase Claypool, his first touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He's past the 30. Kenny Nwangwu. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. I know a lot of special teams coaches, and they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. Now, I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra into it.
I agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Broncos had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is caught. Touchdown, Denver. DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 7. On design run for their wideout. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it whenever down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. When points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now they run with Sims. He'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
18 rattlers, 18 rattlers, 18, 5 in.
2nd and 5. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the set.
Back to throw here. That's caught by Sims. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. 4. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he backs it away and he falls down incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field. There goes left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Ford. Quick hitter here is complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. On third down, Ford. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers because I'm not that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one, and here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's hit with the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. How did he stay on his feet? And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum down that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there, and a pick it up to 25. Back to throw. Ford. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. At their 41-yard line. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 1st and 10, Ford. That's complete to Whitaker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw on second down, Ford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calling run routes. When I call a pick, trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Sorry ass pass. Damn bum. Stupid shit. What the fuck he was throwing it to?
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Next to score, Raiders 42, Broncos 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Sims. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. They'll set up a throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. It looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run here with Sims. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Come on, come on. Go, Reed, go.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. Cook able to escape, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of the first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Off play action, Ford. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Ford. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
19 Lions.
To throw on third down, Ford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll run for it. Cook. Boy, shifts past him. Fights through him. And it opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to throw. Ford. Steps away to his left. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he will find his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Broncos are able to claw one back. Extra point put forward by Boswell. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably going out the window, Charles. But I don't know, do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready.
Off the play fake. 4. Fighting through pressure. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Off play action. 4. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. 4. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. A big gain on his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Broncos send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? This is kind of like that empty bucket time where you have to go into your vault material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Contact team! Contact team! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
On 3rd down, 4. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, looking and go. Touchdown! Big play with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Drop 60, drop 60. 70 range, 70 range.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A deep ball descends. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
19 Lions. 18 Rabbits. 18 Rabbits. 18 Pioneers.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Here we go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going on.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late, not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. 4. He's going to go on top again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Broncos on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Track 60. Ready.
Back to throw. In trouble. The ball's out. It's in the end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up as safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Back to throw again. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
72, Broncos 27. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on 1st down. Ford. Open man, that's Renfro. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it won't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw on 2nd down. Ford. Looking middle, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
God, dog it. Fucker can't catch shit, man.
It's 3rd down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs.
Damn, like they ain't got no fucking hands.
To triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw on 3rd down. Ford. And it'll be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. That is incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there in 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but he does bring up 4th down. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Red alert, red alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be caught. Forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they go for a late touchdown. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses this game.